It almost got me into trouble. So I prefer the smaller streets where there's not that many people, because out here it's full of them. People are so beautiful in those dresses though. We just have to go the bit. It kind of looks like a tourist trap, the way here. I feel like people are living on this bridge. I don't think I ever seen that much seafood like in one place before ever. Hot latte?
Hot latte.
Mikkel. Yes, super nice to start the day with a coffee. It was actually really good. And one funny thing, it was 5,000, but because it was a takeaway, it was only 4,000. That reminds me of my favorite coffee place in Copenhagen. Because of that, I was starting to think about this candy that I really miss from Denmark, which you can't get anywhere else in the world than in at least the northern part of Europe. But maybe if we're lucky, we can get some licorice, like the real, not the sweet one, but the real one in Flying Tiger. I know there are Flying Tigers here. That's gonna be for later. Right now we're in this old city. It's already forgot the name. I'll put it on the screen here. It's supposed to be over 600 years old, this small little village. We are still in the middle of Seoul. It's actually not that far from where I'm staying. So we'll go here, go see if we can find the licorice, and then I think we're gonna end up in the big fish market after a walk along the river. That's the plan for the day, at least so far. Let's go and check this out. I think it's like a huge area, like actual a small little village. I saw a few photos on the Google and everything looks like this. So maybe everything actually looks like this. This looks very polished, I would say. So either it's like newly renovated or it's newly built. Oh, this reminds me so much of Southeast Asia with the cabling here. That's so amazing. This could actually look a little bit like some small village in south of Europe. Wonder if it's a dead end. It kind of looks like it. I think it is. Yeah, it's just a house up there. We go back and then out to the other side. The weather is like kind of mixed conditions. It's a little bit sunny, mostly cloudy. And when you're in the shade, it's too cold. But when you're in the sun wearing the jacket, sweating a little bit, but I feel like it's still too cold to not wear the jacket. I think it's start 20s somewhere. This is the most funniest menu ever. No antibiotic Korean pork. And as you see right here, there's a lot of people in these traditional dresses. I've seen a lot of places renting out dresses like that, especially around the palace and the temples, so people can rent that. They look amazing, these houses, but it's almost too polished. It's too clinical. But it looks really nice though. Here's another street and let's try it here. Here you see a place where you can rent dresses. Doesn't say anything about price. This is so nice. It actually smells a little bit old here. Is it another dead end? It is. That's kind of funny. I was expecting that we would be able to walk around in here, but so far it's just been dead ends. Take a look at the wood here. I guess, like if these houses are that old, that a lot of this wood would actually be from back then. It's just, it looks almost brand new, I would say. Also the windows there with the blinds. I prefer the smaller streets where there's not that many people, because out here it's full of them. I guess this is like a tourist thing. This makes sense. People are so beautiful in those dresses though. This one looks a little bit more worn out, I would say. seen like cafes and then a lot of these handcraft kind of style shops, which is also really nice and kind of expected for an area that's like this. I feel so underdressed with all of these people wearing dresses. These windows look very new, like very new. Here it's nice and quiet. Oh, so beautiful. Little alley. We're going up a hill and we can start to see the city and then the tower. We should go there one day at night, that's for sure. So nice and beautiful. It's funny how much it changes when there are no people around, when it's just only me. Like, it feels so calm to walk around in here. I would say in general here in Seoul, it's the place I've seen the most guided tours, where people are having a guide to show them around. I don't know if it's because it's a little bit more expensive to go here than Southeast Asia, so people have a little bit more money, or what it is, or it's just like in general the people that go here that like to do that. Here, this is kind of what I was imagining in my head when we went here. Something like this. This looks so amazing, and this looks like it's old, not as in the start where it looks brand new. This looks like the real deal. I feel like people are doing like photo shoot with their phones, like more than enjoying the place. Take a look at this place here. Wonder if we can go up there or not. Sadly for us, lucky for them, it's a house. I like the style with all the trees, the garden. Also this way here, so beautiful. And then this car here is so Asian. Amazing. And here is a construction going on. And it's a Saturday today. I feel like we reached the peak of this little village. This is going down. I'm just gonna go down and then go the other way back. What a view here. And that must be a temple. It looks so beautiful. It seems like being the end of the village this way. What a beautiful view. I'm in the picture now. This view here is just so incredible. That was it for this little village. Such a beautiful place. I would say the areas with no people are very nice and calm and relaxing, almost therapeutic. Is it called therapeutic? Therapeutic. Okay. I was about to say I can't speak today, but it seems to be every day. The crowded area is of course the places where there's a really nice spot for photos. There are these people walking around with signs that says please be quiet, which is amazing, also a little bit sad that that is necessary, I would say. So people are living here in this area, and it kind of reminds me a little bit about in Copenhagen. People will live in the touristy areas and then kind of complain about tourists, which is a very Danish thing to do. It's just like you moved there. The tourists were there before you moved there. Oh, that's a completely different story. But it is like so beautiful here. So beautiful. So many people taking photos here. It's really amazing. I've seen people from all around the world in these very traditional dresses. I guess it's kind of a thing. As I mentioned earlier, I've seen that in some of the other places. I know in Japan it's also the same thing. Even some places you will be able to get in for free if you're dressed up. But lovely place here. If it's more crowded than it's been now, I don't think it's fun, but here that was right on the limit. And if you go here early in the morning, on this sign where it says quiet, it actually said that it was opening hours. I'm not quite sure how they're gonna do that though, because I think this is an open public area, but it says within 10 to 5 it's open, closed on Sundays. I don't know if they put up a fence where you go in or what. Anyways, just come here, be quiet, respectful, and then just enjoy it. The plan now was actually to just find the metro and go and find the candy. But on the way to here, I walked past a place that also looked like these very old houses. It looked more like a museum, but it said free entrance. So I feel like we should just walk past there and check it out on the way to the metro. So the people in the red there is actually walking around tourist information. For a split second before I thought it was a scam, but it's not. So it's only supposed to be a short walk to the other place. It's like less than 5 minutes walk south of that little village. There's so many nice coffee places. Sorry, cool looking coffee places, because I don't know if they're any good. There was one back there that was super popular, and this one just looks very old school. Here it is, the place that I walked past. It was actually not that far of a walk. It is probably that 5 minutes walk south from the village. I have no clue what it is, other than it looks super beautiful on the inside. So it's a palace. Take a walk inside here. This is beautiful. It looks like it's used to be a place where people were living in here with all these small rooms. Okay, let's find a metro and then see if we can find a little bit of candy. Just walked past the place that I'm staying. This is actually the rooftop of this magical place that I'm staying. Magical is maybe an overstatement, but it's a very nice place. I needed to go to the toilet, and then I grabbed a little snack on the way. And I have a little funny story to tell about this one, because it almost got me into trouble. You know Sonny Jasmine from our videos from Thailand? She texted me. She watched my first video from here where I was eating these ones. And she said like it was painful to watch because I ate it without the seaweed. Supposed to eat the seaweed and the rice at the same time. And I rewatched it and I texted her, I can see that it's painful. I'm doing it in a different way now. So I'll take the top half off, eat all of this, and then the lower part I will like eat the seaweed on the side. And she said like, that's a crime. And I texted her back, I don't want to do crimes in the city with this many cameras. And she sent me a video of how you're supposed to do it. So I will show you now how I do it now. First the little string out, and then there's actually a number 1 and 3. So the string has number 1, number 2 and 3. So how I do it now is like this. Take it out. Oh, I'll have it upside down actually, like this. And I will flip this one around, put this one in here, and then this one. I'm probably looking so concentrated right now. Take this one, flip it inside out, and then I can eat it in a proper way. This is my go-to snack. I will eat these one in the morning for my breakfast also. I'll have 2, which is 350 grams of food which will last me like all morning. I think I'm gonna show you this place because it's so cheap and it's so amazing in a video coming up. Okay, I'll eat this one and then we go. I really feel there's so many people around today. That's the first time I had that kind of experience, that I feel like there's a lot of people around. Where we go? Oh, it's the same. Okay, perfect. Number 3 line. And then on the map it only says the Korean ones, the letters. What is this side? I would say it is relatively easy to find a way around these metro lines. And then something that's really nice, on the here it actually says which direction, so what's the next station and what is the previous station, so you always know like which direction you're going, which is amazing. It should be like that all over the world. This is the gates into the station. As you see, they are all open, which first I thought was super weird, but they will close if you don't pay or there's nothing on your card, so you can't get through it. But the very nice thing about it, there's no wear and tear on the gates because they're always in one position, so they will only close when there's like a problem, which is genius from a mechanical aspect of it all. They almost never have to fix these, which is amazing. I think it's supposed to be in here, this shopping mall. No, it's actually just the bus terminal. The Seoul Express bus terminal. We just went from the metro part of it. Let's see if we can find it. I really hope they got it here. That could be so fun. So fun. It could be so nice. Okay, will there be a map so we don't have to walk around all day? It's all in Korea. That's something you will experience a lot if you ever go here. It says something about store department this way. Let's see. I see it right there. Almost like being in Copenhagen, where I lived for almost 20 years. Now, let's see if we are lucky to have any in here. I think normally the package is blue. It's so many people here, it's crazy. I'm trying to find my way out right now. So there are apparently also a ton of stores here, so it is like a shopping mall. And I don't really feel like there's any tourists in this shopping mall / station other than me. Like everybody is Korean here. Maybe we're stuck in here forever, because right now I can only see escalators going down to the metro. Oh, over there. I see it way up. Hopefully way out also. I found my way out. It was a little bit complicated. The Flying Tiger, they didn't have it, and they actually didn't have any of their own branded candy. So I don't know, maybe that's only a European thing. I would say, however, this tiger here was very small. So I think it's gonna be a story to be continued, and see if we can find a bigger one that might have it. They had a tiny selection of candy in there, but that was like more popular branded and not their own ones at all. So that's gonna be a story to be continued. See if we can find that. Maybe I'll try and research which the biggest tiger is in Seoul, and then we'll go there, and hopefully it will be there. So let's go back into the metro and then go to what is supposed to be the biggest fish market in Seoul. And we're gonna be there right in prime time. I'm 100% sure it's gonna be so many people there. Well, let's see if we can find our way to the metro system, and then it's line 9 we have to take. We made it to the other side, I was about to say, to the end of the station. We just have to go over the bridge. It kind of looks like a tourist trap, the way here. I feel like people are living on this bridge. We'll see. I think what is happening is that this is all like some kind of street kitchen. It's just not open yet. There are some tables in there. The station is right here, and then over, and then it's supposed to be on this side. I guess it's the building right over there. Oh, there's a soccer field and everything here. Beautiful view of the skyline also. In general, a really nice view from this bridge. And here a baseball court. I think I've probably seen it in the US though. But other than that, I think it's the first time I ever seen an actual baseball court. Let's see if he hit it. Throw it. He did. I would say if we just look at how many people are going from the station to the market, there will be no one there. So maybe we just took the untraditional way. Or maybe there's no one there. Let's hope that there's no one there. On Google Maps, which is not that good here, Cacao, is it called Cacao Map? That's the one that works here. But I kind of use a combination of both, because a lot of the Cacao one is, I think it's just because I went like the completely wrong way around here. There is actually an exit here, exit 9 you have to go through. There's a little bit more people here, but it's not that bad. What was I saying? Because the Cacao one, most of it is in Korean, which I don't read. So sometimes I use the Google one and the Cacao one in combination. This is gonna be interesting. I am actually really hungry. I just realized that it's already almost 5 and I didn't have that much to eat today. So hopefully we'll find some food. If it's completely packed with people in there, I think we're gonna come back some other time. But let's see. I just ate one of these rice triangles just to be on the safe side. Let's go in and check it out. I'm so excited. Like, seafood is one of my favorite foods. Definitely the smell in here is authentic, that's for sure. And right away we see huge crabs right here. Take a look at these ones. Like, so nice. That's some of my favorite food. That's like a crab like that. It's just a dream to be able to eat that like once a week or something like that. It's amazing that there are so many fish there is alive actually. No people here at all. That's amazing. At least on this floor here. I would say if you don't like the smell of fish, you should not go here. But it's not like a bad smell of fish. It's a nice one. Oh, they have like, what are they called? Squibs? Octopuses. Oh, this is like complete heaven to walk around in. Oh, it is crabs. It just looks like oysters because the legs are not really there. I don't think I ever seen that much seafood like in one place before ever. This is amazing. Wonder what these ones are. The red ones here. I want to try everything. There was somebody that was trying to hijack me to go upstairs to eat. I think it is like that. You can buy stuff down here and then take it upstairs, and then there will be restaurants up there that will be able to cook it for you as you want it, which is amazing. It's also not for my wallet as it is today, that's for sure. And I actually think I'm not gonna try anything, especially because I'm on my own. If I was with somebody here, it would be different. There's so much stuff. It is a little bit the same everything, but it's so amazing. Let's try and go upstairs and see what is all about up there. When the money comes flowing, I'm gonna go here and try everything. And here's like a butcher's shop, which is, I didn't expect at all, but it's, I guess if you go here for just shopping, it's a great idea. Here's some frozen fish. It's a weird business to have in a place where they sell fresh fish. Here's some fried stuff. It looks quite nice, but it's also 10,000, and then it's like 12 pieces, which I'm not gonna eat 12 pieces of the same thing. Here it says the small octopus store. Let's see what it is. There are mussels all around here, and then there's like a lot of small octopuses. Oh, that looks so cute. I wanna eat you. Here it looks like meat again. I'm actually super surprised. One, there's not that many people. Two, I don't think I've seen a single foreigner while being here, and I thought it would be completely packed at this hour. It looks like it continues up here. It's kind of the same thing as downstairs. Here it says dried fish store. Let's see what kind of dry fish they have in here. And the smell immediately changed. And you guessed it, it smells exactly like dried fish. Oh, this looks so good also. It actually says public garden here on F5. I think we're gonna try and see what that is. And the other thing is just like offices. And then there's a garden. That's so nice. Kind of feel like we're not allowed to be here because there's nobody else. But it said public garden though. It actually continues that way, and I see people now. This is an incredible view of the skyline. You can actually see all the way to the tower and then the river. I actually really would like to try some of the food here. We'll try to go around and see if there is a place where they sell like small dishes, or like where you can choose the range of it. Because the place with the fried one, it looks so amazing. It would just be nice if you could like pick one of each and then buy like a mixed one. It looked, however, like that you had to buy 10 or 15 of each piece. It doesn't really make sense for me right now. There is like a little hangout area here. Then a huge fish. I think this is some kind of restaurant. Yeah, it is. This place is so amazing. It was actually a little bit smaller than I thought it would be for some reason. I want to invite somebody to eat here at some point. Buy one of these big, huge crabs, go to the top and get somebody to cook it for me. That's gonna be so amazing. I'm looking so much forward to that day. This is gonna be the end of the video. A nice little day here in Seoul. And then see you in the next one, where we also will be in Seoul. I will find my way back into the center of the city, and then sadly actually not eat any seafood from here. It feels so weird to not do it. And I just took a look around, and there is a lot of really nice stuff. It's not that pricey, but when I'm only on my own, it kind of doesn't make sense for me. When the money comes flowing all the time, we will eat stuff like this all the time. Thank you so much for watching. See you in the next one. Bye.